Hello, I'm so glad that you're here with us today watching this video. You might know from the last 10 years of being with Pink Salt Riot, of shopping with us, of consuming our content, that I am Jill Simons. I founded this company and have been at the helm for the last 10 years. And I announced earlier this month that this was going to be one of our last months in business. We were planning on closing in mid-March. And that's because the Holy Spirit is really taking me in a new direction. But I had always had this thought, this feeling like this really wasn't the end of the road for Pink Salt Riot, but I didn't have any other kind of prospects on the horizon until just a short time ago. The Holy Spirit connected me with someone who we have discerned together really feels called towards stewarding the mission of Pink Salt Riot moving forward. And she is going to become the new director of Pink Salt Riot and going to be taking care of all of you from now on. And I'd love to take this time to introduce you to her and help you get to know her and her heart for the truth that we have been pursuing together over these last 10 years. So I'm so excited to introduce you to Ashley David, the new owner of Pink Salt Riot, and she is joining me today to share a little bit about herself. Welcome, Ashley.
Hi, thanks, Jill. I'm just so excited to be here.
So I'd love if you would share with everybody just a little bit about who you are, where you are at in life, what you've got going on, and what it was that drew you to Pink Salt Riot and our mission.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashley. I've been married to my husband Jude for over 16 years. We have six beautiful children from age 11 down to 14 months. Our baby just started walking. It's really exciting. And I'm just a girl that loves Jesus, and I want to try to bring him to as many people as I can. And so I kind of found out about Pink Salt Riot through the Truth Bands, and I saw them and discovered them and was like, oh my gosh, I have to get these. They're just so wonderful. They just speak to everything that I believe in and are just so encouraging. And I wanted my children to experience that. My oldest said it was his favorite gift of Christmas out of like all the things that he could have possibly gotten. And it just made my heart soar to hear that he cared about the thing that brought him closer to Jesus. And so then my daughter's been, they've been doing chores and they have their allowance and they want to buy some things. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to buy? I want to get more of those bands, Mom. Can we look on the website? And so we went, and when I saw that it was going out of business, I'm like, no, oh my goodness, this can't be happening. I was just so like devastated because it was just such a beautiful thing, and my children were upset too. And I'm like, I don't know. Is there any way that we can save this? Because it's just, I feel like it's not done yet. Like there's so many more people that can experience the fruit of what you've begun and what you've built and what is so beautiful, Jill. And so I'm hoping that I can, you can pass that baton to me. I can, partner with you to make this continue to be such beautiful fruit for the Lord.
So excited about this because I had pretty much more or less closed the door to selling the company, not because I wasn't open to passing the mission on to someone, is I just didn't even know how to start finding someone who was going to be mission driven the way that Ashley is. And that was the most important thing to me. Is I don't want to sell what we've built together, all of your contact information and the trust that you've put in this company to someone who's going to look at like, how can we just make this like as profitable as possible? Let's start making lines for every kind of, different niche group of people and really moving away from why this company is what it is. And so I just was like, well, I have no idea how I'd even start the process of finding someone like that. And so I really just surrendered it to the Lord when I said, okay, I know the timeline of when I'm supposed to let this go. And it was beautiful that I was correct in that discernment. And then him sending Ashley and her husband Jude to us at just the right moment for this transition to be able to happen is just so exciting. And I think a really clear speaking to the hand of the Holy Spirit on Ashley to be able to lead this moving forward. And I just really want to encourage all of you that this is not going to be like okay, this is a departure from the mission. This is going to be a continuation of the mission that you've been excited about. And it's going to have the new incredible creativity of Ashley and the other people that she brings on board with her, that's going to be able to speak new things into your life and be a vehicle of new change in ways that we haven't already experienced together before. So I'm just very, very excited that you guys get to be a part of this together. I'm going to be very involved in the transition to Ashley being in charge. So this is something that we're really excited about collaborating on together. And then I will still be available to be the person that Ashley calls when she has questions. So I really believe that the spirit of what we've built together is 100% going to live on and become even better under Ashley's management. So Ashley, if there's anything that you want to tell people about what it is that you are dreaming about doing moving forward with Pink Salt Riot, is there anything you want them to know that they can expect from you?
Yeah, I think just someone that has a really big passion for when I get, excited about something that I feel called to, that I'm going to pour my whole self into it. I think it's beautiful that my whole family has kind of come around this. Like my husband kind of does this for a living. He has his own business. He knows how to run things. He's going to be able to help me to kind of do the things that maybe I wouldn't necessarily know how to do. And I have so many different friends that have expertise in different things, and they're so excited. And then my son is, loves technology, and I'm like, oh, let's see how we can use that as a healthy outlet. And my daughter's like, I want to like pack the bracelets and write nice notes to the customers. And, it's really sweet how they all just want to like play their part and be a part of it. And that's so beautiful. So I'm excited. I mean, I love all the beautiful things that Jill has created. My heart really is in truth bands, and I'd love to see that expanded. I like to think of myself as a creative person, and so I like to, I think it would be fun to brainstorm. My 7-year-old already drew up like a little diagram of his truth band, and it was so cute. He spelled it TROOTH, truth band, and I'm like, that's going in the memory box because that's precious.
Oh.
That he's excited. He wants to make his own design. We'll see if it makes the cut, but it's really sweet that they and have all the different ages, so they can really tell me like this is what my age group would want to wear. So I thought that was great, and yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm just like I can't like hold it in. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great.
We are so excited and we're working diligently behind the scenes to make this transition happen. So, what that's going to look like for you is that we are going to go ahead and put the site on the end of the transition. So, we will be closing down the site here later today on the 26th of February. This doesn't mean that everything's going away for good. This is just so that we can make the transition happen, make the move happen from Oklahoma to Louisiana in as clean and as sustainable way as possible to set Ashley and all of her team up for success moving forward. And then she will reactivate the shop once their warehouse is set up and ready to go. There may be one exception to that we're still kind of working out the details around. I promised you all that we would be doing farewell boxes in March, and we're not going to be doing them at the scale that we were going to, but we are in conversations right now that haven't been finalized yet about what it might look like for me to just get to do a few farewell boxes, so that if you would like one last package that I have packed, we might have a way to do that in March, and you'll just need to stay tuned to see if that ends up being available or not. But all of the retail items in the shop will be unavailable until the transition is completed. And right now, the move is going to happen mid-March, so likely it will be maybe sometime in April. Does that sound fair, Ashley? Sometime in April that we might be ready to reactivate?
Yeah, let's hope for as soon as possible. But yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for it. I'm so excited.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, we're getting ready to head over to Instagram to let everybody know live that this is happening. We just appreciate your continuing faithfulness as customers, as friends, as devotees to this mission. The fact that you desire to root yourself more in truth, but also to provide this to other people through the gifts of Pink Salt Riot that you give and continue to give. We're so excited that that's going to be available to you on an ongoing basis. God bless you. And thank you, Ashley.
Thanks, Jill.